Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video I wanted to recap what I've done. Is now like 2 hours after we've had the update to season 3 and we've made it to past AFK stage 200. If you're able to do this, this is going to be really important for you. I'm going to show you the team that I was using. It was the Almas Iron Wilder team. Well, it wasn't actually this team. I was doing it on my phone, so you're not going to see it here. But basically, it was Iron, Almas, Carolina, Arden, and then I was using Bonnie sometimes. Sometimes I was using Lily May rather than Bonnie. But one really important point is when you're doing your AFK stage pushing, you can play auto battle, that's fine, but you need to watch it play out. Especially in the earliest stages, because you're clearing it so quickly that if you don't watch it for some reason, if you click the auto progress button, it is way slower, like maybe 3 or 4 times as slow compared to if you're watching it. So you should just watch it until you like basically can't push any further, then you can clear some of the campaign. Now, honestly speaking, I wanted to show you this because I haven't cleared almost any of the story on this account. All I did was I did the first sort of mini basically mission for this Chains of Eternity, this Duchy of White Ridge, and that unlocked the equipment. And then we got like level 240 equipment across our entire team, and I think that was pretty helpful for allowing us to push some of the earlier AFK stages. And then as you continue to push the AFK stages, you're going to gain rewards, and with those rewards you're going to be getting even higher quality equipment. But yeah, as you can actually see here, a lot of my equipment is just that level 241 or yeah, basic equipment that we got. I haven't gotten many upgrades compared to that, and we were able to clear here. So what I did was I started in the talent stages, but you guys should auto battle and watch it play out. That is important. Then after a while you can go back and you can begin upgrading your faction talent tree. Now if you're gonna go for this Wilder comp, Iron Almas comp, then I recommend leveling up the Wilder tree. You don't need to level up the final node because honestly this is not really that helpful. You just want to get all the stats here, and so that is why I upgraded this. Other good pushing teams are there are good Lightbearer and good Mauler teams as well. However, I think the Lightbearer teams are actually doing a bit better than the Mauler teams. But yeah, Wilder is the recommendation in my opinion if you have Iron and Almas at Mythic Plus. But if you don't have them at Mythic Plus and you want to try another team, that's fine. You can go for it, and then you can just level up that faction talent tree instead. Now, as for the Lightbearer team, I want to show you guys some interesting Lightbearer teams. A lot of them are using Hugin, which I don't think necessarily you need to have Hugin, but this is the crazy thing. Even in the Wilder team, Hugin is still trying to find a place because he buffs up Odie really effectively, and Odie, if he's going to be your like way of killing the opponents, then having the Hugin there is really good. But this is like the Lightbearer team comp, which is again kind of crazy. Basically, Odie is your carry on the Lightbearer buff tile. Hogan will be summoned for your team, and then you just have 3 light bearers. Rowan, you guys should have. Luca, you don't need. You can run Lucius, and Hugin to ramp up the OD is the best, and also the shielding for the team. But if you don't have Hugin, I think Sonya could be a good option if you've gone for her, or any third light bearer if you want to run this team. And then Haywin, but really Haywin, or it can be some tech option, like sometimes Iron is running this team. And that is pretty much it. Like here I have Smokey being run rather than the Haywin. So yeah, and you can go for the Star Shard spell in the early stages because you're not going to have the seasonal artifacts unlocked, and that will be probably the best to clear it So you just want to clear your AFK stage as far as you can. 200 is the daily limit, so if you have like Supreme Plus heroes, you should be aiming for AFK stage 200. And then when you get to 200, you want to use all of your instant AFK attempts and the paid ones. Use all of them until you reach level 800, which will be, I think, again, the level cap for this season. You're going to want to use all of your instant AFK attempts, even the paid ones, and then you can claim your daily quest rewards as well. But do not claim these rewards and do not use your instant AFK attempts until you make it to your maximum AFK stage that you can do for the day. And for a lot of people, that is going to be 200. But 96 is a good breakpoint as well, like I mentioned, because you get like up until 96, you're gaining a lot of season essence per day income, and then from that point on, it kind of slows down. But in the early stages, you're capped really and limited by the season manuals, the EXP, and that is going to keep increasing like linearly up until stage 200. So that is pretty important for you guys to do. But anyway, once you're done with that, you can be done for the day if you want to, but or come back later and then complete rest of the mission. So I need to complete all of the story mission. Like you can tell here, I haven't done any of it. On my other account, then I did all of the story mission, but here I haven't done anything. So I have to finish this because you gain a lot of other rewards from this, like manuals and then season essence. And like the levels on my heroes are level 290 though, without really doing much. Now the other thing which is really important is if you look at the season quests here, these season growth quests, and this will you'll be promoted to the next tier and be able to do those once you can complete. Like I need to complete the quest Duchy of White Ridge. This is one of the story missions that we have to do, and if we complete it, then we're going to unlock this chest which will give us equipment number 1, level 270 equipment, but also it will go take you to the next tier, and then we can get some more season manuals for example, like having your season residence level at 270, or I don't know exactly what it is, but basically higher than the 250 here. And then like we mentioned before, if you want to buy the boosted 20 levels of the noble path, then you should do that today, because that is going to give you the boosted that's going to give you a lot of extra season essence and manuals. But if you're not going to buy that, that is totally fine as well. Or if you're going to buy it and not buy the boosted 20 levels, that's totally fine as well. You're still going to get some season manuals, as you can see here, from the lower levels, which you're going to have unlocked by today. Okay, so that is basically most of the key things. Apart from that, you don't really have to do anything else other than Supreme Arena. So Supreme Arena we haven't touched yet, and I should have actually talked about this in my video, but I always forget about it when we move to a new season. So my calculation time is at UTC plus 12, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, and it would, or UTC 12. It would be better if it's 24 UTC, because then that gives you the whole day to try and push your ranks and push at a higher level. However, if you have like Supreme Plus, maybe even some Paragon upgrades, you should be able to push even right now. So we have 1 hour and 19 minutes left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use all of my I'm going to refresh this and use all 12 attacks here and keep climbing. And I'm going to do that in a separate video, but basically this is going to be a really important thing for you guys to do, because this is going to earn you more daily rewards. So as soon as you can get to the higher ranks, the more you're going to earn, and most importantly, if you can get more of these EXP glasses, or if you can get the season essence, that is going to help you a lot. So pushing in Supreme Arena as high as you can is going to be important, but we'll make a separate video of me pushing on that. Dream Realm, you can do Dream Realm even towards the end of the day. Like I'm going to wait until there's a lot of team testing done, then I will make a video covering all the top teams, and then we're also going to do our runs and attacks of that. Apart from that, Honor Duel and Labyrinth have been reset, which is really bad, because like I always do Labyrinth at the beginning of the week, and then if it got reset, so you're not going to get any value for that. You're going to have to do it again if you want to contribute to your guild. And Honor Duel, if you want to make it into the ranking leaderboard, it has been reset, so you have a better chance of making it into the leaderboard position, which is good. Apart from that, I mean, there are some events here. There's the hero drills, which I honestly, there's just way too many things going on right now that I can't even be bothered to do hero drills. I'll probably do this at a later time, because you have plenty of time to do this event. And then you just have the Wind Whisperers. You just have to recruit in the Noble Tavern once for the daily mission. AFK stage, definitely you would be passing that. And then some other special ones which you can get over time. But that is really all the key things covered. These are the key things that I've done so far, and the things that you should be doing as soon as you're able to log in. And if you're not already up to AFK stage 200, really try to push for it, because you guys can do it. Like a Lightbearer team is going to work like we showed. A Mauler team can work. If you want an example of a Mauler team, I can show that to you. And a Wilder team can work. So it just really comes down to which heroes you have developed. But out of them, if you have the choice, I would go for the Wilder. So here's a Mauler team. Yeah, I think main Feresto probably in front of the Rowan. No, main Feresto in front of Coco, okay, and Illusion in front of Rowan. But all of these teams are going to be good, basically. Like, you can go for any one of them, and you should be able to do fine. But if you want to push quickly, this is the strategy, then you need to sit and watch your team play. It's kind of like, I think of it kind of like an inspiration. It's not actual inspiration, is a rivalry stat, but it's like you're giving your team motivation just by watching them. Like, you're the audience in the crowd cheering them on, and then they move faster. Because when you're doing on auto progress, it's a lot slower, especially on the earliest stages, because otherwise, like, when you watch it, it clears it so fast. Okay, I feel like there's probably like a set amount of time that each stage is gonna take. Anyway, guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. Just a quick and short one on what you should be doing on this first day one, and what we've done to get to the point we're at. And now all we have left is really Supreme Arena and then Dream Realm, but Dream Realm can be later. Supreme Arena, if you're in a rush because you have this UTC 12, you're gonna have to do it right now. But I do recommend using all of your 12 attempts. If you have good like well-developed heroes, Supreme Plus or above, I would go for it. And I'm gonna show you in a video that we're probably gonna be able to clear all the challenges we need to, even with maximum attempts. I might not go for fully maximum. I'll think about it, but That is what I'm planning for right now. So thank you for watching, guys. That is gonna be it for this video. If you have any more tips you would like to share with others, you can share in the comment section. If you would like to chat with me more or ask me specific questions, you can join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video, and I respond there frequently. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, everyone, peace out for now.